taking on the Detroit Lions. The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. Oh, good-looking return set up here. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. So right away, they'll change the look. They'll run. This is Jaden Blue. Now he's free at the 35. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jaden Blue, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Lions are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that makes the score 7-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Looking to put a drive together. First carry for the Clemson man, Travis Etienne. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Chicago! Travis Etienne, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bears are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. But a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10.
And the Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. You look at this Bears defense. This unit 3rd best in the NFL in stopping the run.
We know it's only week 1, but the results are pretty good so far. The key is, can they do it week in and week out? Because right now, they're not awarding any championships or trophies after 1 week of performance. Got some nice young faces playing for them. Let's see if they can get this going.
Now Tua. Looking for Bateman. He's got him complete. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll leave them with 3rd and a full yard to go. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Now Tua signaling to change things up. Throw the same ground, complete on the left side. And he's going to have a Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good. More on Lions. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
And now they'll shift things around.
21G, 20. Hey.
Tua going to throw. Well, that one drops down incomplete. coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
21G. Switch. Crunch. All right. All right, go ahead. Go. Ready.
That's out quickly to Bateman. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Ready, shot. Watch it. Ready, team.
And again, it's Tagovailoa. And incomplete on the deep ball. The Lions 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1, and they were able to get that road victory in the opener, and now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it Week 1, that gets you pointed in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
Shoves him aside. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 89 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
Detroit Lions, first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Wide open receiver complete. And the Lions are going to be looking at first and goal as they bring this down to the 4-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Blue. Not going anywhere. He'll lose a couple back to the 6. A loss of 2 there, second down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And he's got it. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
All right, fellas. Listen back in. Motion back in. Go ahead.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Tua Tagovailoa taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Lions have taken the lead. Boswell good with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
He finds Boulder. That one a first down pickup of 8.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations. But a guy of his size, can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. You talk about this Lions defense. This unit, very tough to throw against. Currently second best in the NFL.
And, hey, they were stingy in the opener. Didn't allow much of anything at all through the air. So now they come into week 2 saying, hey, let's see if we can do even better. Let's go ahead and get to that number 1 spot.
Operating from the gun, Penix. incomplete. Now, this defense for the Lions, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
On third down, Penix from the gun. Well, this one complete. It's Rashee Rice. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Excellent play there on third down. Give him 25 yards.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Back to the ground with Etienne. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Second and 10. Penix working out of the gun here. That's going to be caught by Pickens. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And that brings up third and a full 10 yards.
Pass complete, but no gain.
No yards.
Yeah.
So you file that as unsuccessful.
Yeah, you do, don't you? Except on the stats, throwing the ball.
Get a completion.
You get a catch.
Yeah.
But still,
no
yardage. Okay.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a third down coming up. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Now Penix. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. And the Lions are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
Penix's pass. Intercepted. The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? Now the game's being played, figure it out both ways, and try and find a way to win.
47-yard line.
That's complete, left side to Bateman. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
That was well defended, and as a cornerback, what you're taught when you see a wide receiver screen, either you get underneath the play before the blocking forms, or you're going to have to fight your way through it by getting through some blocking. That was a really nice play there.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Maybe he hits him in stride. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 37. That one good for 16 as the drive continues. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's first and 10. Now two are going to change the play. On first down, it's Blue. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 118 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
Lions, first down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Now they'll audible to something else. First run now for Kyron Williams. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
All right, come on.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. He'll swing this out to Blue. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
Come on, two.
On the RPO, and he takes this one in for the Lions touchdown. Tua Tagovailoa with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Lions have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point put through by Boswell. And it's now 21-7. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard run.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense. Gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone. It looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
Here's Penix. An interception made over the middle. This is Bolden. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. To the air, Penix. Got an open man, it's Pickens. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
On 1st and 10, it's ETN. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And looking to throw, Penix. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
And his kick is indeed good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their fourth possession. Touchdowns on their first three possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So, into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 36. That's who is going to change things up. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Now he'll tuck this and run. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Tua sets up to pass it. Throw left side complete. That's Porter. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for 2nd down.
And goal at the Bears' 12-yard line.
And now an audible here into something else.
Long. Hey.
This is caught. Touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Boswell good with the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now.
28. Bears 10. Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, Penix. And his throw is incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
They'll throw with Penix. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Rice. And he will have the Bears' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
To throw again is Penix. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
They'll get this out to the flat for ETN. And he spins past him and into space. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big play possession run. 31 yards.
A gain of 31 yards.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And Bolden brings it in, complete. Only able to gain a couple there. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Lions' 16-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. And that's complete to ETN out of the backfield. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
That's a great job of tackling right there. If he could have made the first man miss, maybe he could have taken it into the end zone. Instead, they stopped him pretty well right in his tracks, and you often see that in the red zone. Offense has to be quick. In this case, the defense was quicker.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Back to throw again. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. This is 1st and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They'll try to throw again. Here's Penix. And he's able to break out a run tackle, but then quickly brought down. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. They've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Travis Etienne, his 104th career touchdown, one shy of Tim Brown on the all-time list. And the Bears are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is down to 11 at 28-17. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And Charles, they trail here, though not really the fault of this offense.
No, they certainly did their part in the first half. But when you're in a shootout like this, you definitely want your defense to play better, but you know that's out of your control. All you can do is keep putting points on the scoreboard and keep giving your defense opportunities to make stops. Defense is always talking about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down, and you know what offenses want? Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down. 2nd down and 8. Now back to throw. Throw left side, completion to Rice. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. It's a first down, his fourth catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. And now the Lions going to stop this momentarily as they call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Handoff running left is Etienne.
Past the 20. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Travis Etienne, 43 yards. And the Bears come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Borregales now for the extra point. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? Now with that, they could elect to take the ball at the 1 if they wanted.
Yeah, exactly right. They have options here. If they decide now to go for 2 after the penalty, the ball doesn't go to the 2-yard line as normal. They get the penalty, so it's half the distance. You put it into 1. If they decided they wanted to kick, they would just move the ball from the 15 to the 10, and they would kick it there.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
26-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Go ahead. Hey, come on, 2. Come on.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Trying to set up a screen for Blue. Across midfield. And all the way down to the 41-yard line. It's a gain of 34.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Now Tua signaling to change things up. Now a shotgun handoff. Blue. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
They go again with Blue. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 138 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Now they'll change things up. To a fast pass outside complete. Just a gain of a couple there. And that'll make it second down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Good save. Go ahead. 20 TS.
Toss play to the right to Blue. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 3rd and 9.
From the gun, it's Tua. Open man right side is St. Brown. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown from 19 yards away. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point there through by Boswell. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago. And right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, exactly right, Bobby. They had a bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown. But the defense gave one up. And that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Now Penix. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down.
As soon as he linked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Operating from the gun, Penix. He's got his target. That's complete. He gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Fifth catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll try the left side with ETN. 20, 5, touchdown, Chicago. Travis Etienne, 43 yards. And the Bears have got it back to within a score. And let's not forget he had the receiving touchdown earlier. Now a trio of rushing touchdowns. Quite a performance.
Diversification, that's all you can talk about. His ability to do everything leaves him on the field on every down on offense because you can hand it to him as we've seen. But he's had 3 rushing touchdowns, and of course throw it to him where he's caught one as well.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Room to run at the 50. And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside the 45-yard line. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field.
44. Ready. 22.
Now two are going to change the play. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Go ahead. 18. 21.
They'll run up the middle here with Blue. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. The line to gain is the 33 on third down. Now Tua. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That reception, it brings him up to the 700 plateau. He's at 700 career NFL catches now.
And that club in baseball, a rather exclusive club and one we talk about all the time. In football, puts you in the top 50 all-time range. Not so bad either.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Looks like they'll move things around here.
It's 2nd and 8.
Looking to pass. Tua. Well, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And the Bears are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
They'll take over.
Looking to put a drive together.
At their own 32-yard line.
They'll look to ETN to start things out.
And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Caught by Rice.
And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. He has a first down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon.
48-yard line.
Here's a give to ETN.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
They'll drop this one off with ETN.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. They'll go for a gain of 7. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Penix working out of the gun here. ETN bringing in another one. That is brought down short. 2 yards there. Needed 4.
2-yard gain.
We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. On the bootleg, it's Penix. And he is caught and brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
A give to ETN running right.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Brian Burns willing to bring him down. Now it's 2nd and 10.
At the 30-yard line.
Here's Penix.
It's caught left side, Bolden. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
The offense on 3rd down, they've hit 4 of 7. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
Looking to throw, Penix. He gets this one complete to Rice.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
And they'll run with ETN.
And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
And looking to throw, Penix.
Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. And the Lions are going to take possession here as they got it at their own 4-yard line. So that, a definite deflator there on the interception.
Yeah, you work your way down the field thinking you're in position for a go-ahead score. But all it takes is one errant throw, and this one winds up a turnover.
And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. 157 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to blue. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves it with 2 to go on second down. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on first down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on, because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
First down, Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And they will finally catch him, but not before he gets it to the 11. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jaden Blue with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Lions are on their way to a 2-0 start. Boswell good with the extra point. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
42. Bears 31.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Here's first and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Here comes second down. They'll throw with Penix. Throw left side complete. That's Rice. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's first and 10.
45-yard line.
To the air, Penix. They'll be caught by Rice. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Just need a yard here. Second and 1.
Gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
From the shotgun, it's Penix. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Rice. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 19. Of course, remember, you need a touchdown here and a field goal.
Doesn't matter the order, but they have to get it done and get it done fast.
First down, Chicago.
He's got the connection to Moore. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Now first and goal.
15 more yards. That's another Bears first down.
They'll look to throw again. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
Touchdown, Chicago.
So certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a two-point conversion.
For the two-point conversion.
They'll try and throw with Penix. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 33-yard line. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts.
A 7-yard pick.
As they stop it here with 1:07 remaining.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. Boswell for the extra point. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead.
Makes the score Lions 49, Bears 37.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback. And they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He finds his man. Complete. It's Rice.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 40.
They'll look to throw.
Open man right side is Rice.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
14 yards.
Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Back to throw now on 1st down.
Finds Pickens out right.
And a nice spin into some open field. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
Let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
Operating from the gun, Penix. This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But 3rd down coming up.
And now the focus is really clear. They need to get that 1st down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
Well, this feels like a late season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big 3rd down.
Throw there going to be incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
They'll go for it. Here's Penix.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Lions looking like they're going to come away with a victory. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
That's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Little clock management 101.